kumusta na kaya yung cute nating First Lady? Nitong nakaraan lang, bago mag-eleksyon, ay naibali-balita na nakapunta naman din, nakauwi naman dito sa Pinas. Yun nga lang, may suot-suot daw na bracelet. Di ko lang po alam kung totoo po yun kasi marami pong nagsabi, may mga vlogger na nagsabi na may ganun. Tapos, babalik din daw kaagad sa Amerika dahil doon sa hinaharap daw na kaso. At kinonfirm naman yan ni VP Sara Duterte na sangkot talaga doon sa ang cute nating First Lady noong nakaraan. Tapos si Maharlika, inilabas din po yung police report. And dito po sa isang OFW ay hinahunting na daw siya kasi ito po yung mas updated. Andun mismo kasi siya sa lugar na yon kung saan may nangyaring krimen. Kaya mas updated siya, tapos may mga hawak daw siyang ebidensya. Ito ang tanong, yung mga hawak niya na mga ebidensya na nagpapatunay na totoo talaga yung mga nangyari, ilalabas na ba niya? May pasabog daw siya, sabi niya. O ito, panoorin po natin yung update po niya. Yun nga lang, naka-AI na siya. Kumbaga ay mukhang nagtatago na daw siya para dahil dun sa pagbubulgar niya. Ito, panoorin natin.
It's a beautiful day here in the state of California. Mayong adlaw ka natong tanan. And as promised, I have an update for you guys as to what's going on with Lisa Tanas. But before that, let me let you guys know that the things that I'm going to tell you guys today are some crazy shit. I actually contemplated if I'm going to post this or not because it is some deep state shit that I was able to dig up. So, are you guys ready? If you guys are, I want you to sit down and grab a drink or whatever. For you guys who just tuned in, let me fill you in on what's happening. My name is Dean Chase. I am based in the state of California, and I am one of the very few who knows what's up with the untimely passing of the heir of the Rustin's fortune, Paulo Tantoco. Last March 8, 2025, on a Saturday, he was found dead in a hotel near where I live, here in the state of California. And mysterious kaya ang pagkamatay niya involve ang pangalan ni Lisa Tanas. Because the night prior to his death, the last person who have seen him alive was Lisa Tanas herself. Now, I'm fortunate enough to have been able to secure an unfiltered and unredacted version of the police report before the case got superseded by the higher investigating team, of course. I got the document from a previous client of mine who works at the archives department in BHPD. Now, this document in my possession has complete accounts on what happened that day. As you know, if you have been following my post, Lisa Tanas and company were held for questioning and were not allowed to leave the country until they get, ruled out from the investigation. Following that, my source told me that on the 5th of April, a group of Asian-looking men, together with Caucasian men in suits, came into their office and had a closed-door meeting with their supervisor. That was when the case got superseded. My source told me around that time, she and her legal team submitted an appeal for an interim temporary release, which was approved and allowed her to go back to the Philippines, while the investigation is going on a temporary basis only. Now, fast forward to the present, I really don't know when she flew back to the United States, but according to my source, she was supposed to show up on May 8, 2025, exactly 2 months after the victim's passing. This is for her periodic appearance, which is embedded in her temporary release agreement with the authorities. Now, in fairness to Juniano, it seems like she held true to her end of the bargain because, as you can see, on her recent post, she did travel back to the United States. Now, that's the most recent update I got of her, okay? Now, in the previous weeks, you might have noticed that I took a break from posting about Lisa Tanas because I wanted to focus on the local elections happening in my own hometown. It was dire that Gwen Garcia loses to Pamela Baricuato for reasons that I will be releasing these coming days. But during those times, I got connected to very important people and I was able to do some digging myself. The things that I was able to find out about our current administration will shock you to the bone. Things that are very ugly, things that are putrid, disgusting, and vile. And there's only one common denominator. Only one name keeps popping up, and that's Lisa Tanas. I feel like it's about time that the Filipino people, know about this. They deserve to know. However, I do believe that that is another video or another topic that I would want to talk about, it deserves a dedicated time frame. So just keep tuning in. I will be posting more information about the documents that I have received from my client actually in these coming days. So,
ay, ibig sabihin pala niyan, mag-abang-abang pa tayo kung kailan niya ilabas yung mga ebidensya na yan. Bakit pa kaya si ayaw ilabas? Baka meron siyang dahilan. Nung una po kasi, hindi pa po ako naniniwala dyan sa OFW na to. Pero yung napanood ko yung video niya, na nandun mismo siya sa lugar kung saan sinasabing may nangyayaring krimen, binidyohan niya, ay pwedeng alam niya yung mga nangyayari doon na hindi po binalita dito sa Pinas. Kaya itong sinasabi niyang ebidensya ay baka kumalat na ito. O kagaya nung kay Maharlika, mayroon ng hawak, pinakita. Yung mga ganun, pinakita na isa-isa. Tapos si BP Sara, nagsasabi na rin. Baka meron na rin kopya si BP Sara. Yun nga lang, ito, abangan po natin yung update po ng OFW na to. Pwede nyo pong i-follow, Dean Chase, pangalan po niya sa kanyang Facebook page, kung ano po yung update po sa ating First Lady. Cute na First Lady, Lisa Marcos. Kasi ito lang po yung napansin ko po nung nagsimula po itong issue ngayon. Bakit hindi na siya laging kasama ng ating Pangulo? Anong mayroon? Dati nga pag sumakay ng eroplano, pati pagbaba, magkasama lagi. Ang sweet-sweet pa. Pero ngayon, madalas po nating napapansin sa mga event, wala po yung cute nating First Lady. May pinagkaabalahan ba? Busy ba? O nasa Amerika? Yun yung katanungan ng karamihan. Siyempre, kailangan nating malaman. Cute na First Lady natin yan. Yun nga lang, yung iba po kasi nag-update po sa page po ng ating cute na First Lady, mukhang hindi ka pinipaniwala po yung mga komento doon. Di ko lang alam kung ano yung mga nagko-comment doon. Yung mga nagre-react ay puro, may mga ibang lahi, may taga-Indonesia. Tapos may comment doon na minsan paulit-ulit na lang. Tapos di ko lang, hindi naman siguro gumagamit ng trolls yan, no? Hindi naman siguro gumagamit ng trolls yung First Lady natin para sabihin maraming supporters, no? Marami naman talaga silang supporters. Million. Oo. Kaya update po tayo dyan. Kung abangan po natin yung susunod na video po ni Dean Chase at kung ano po yung balita po sa ating cute na First Lady. Bakit tahimik po sila tungkol dyan? Totoo nga ba yung mga sinasabing sangkot doon sa nangyaring krimen na kung saan ay may nagkakalat pa yung mga pulburon at kung ano-ano? Gaano nga ba katotoo yan? Yung iba kasi hindi naniniwala kasi tinatanggi naman ni Claire, yung hindi pa rin Claire, tinatanggi naman yung mga issue na yan. Hindi natin alam kung kanino tayo maniniwala kasi yung kabila ay, yung cute nating First Lady ay tahimik naman tungkol dyan. Tapos yung mga post sa Facebook page, mukhang edited pa. Yung sabi ng iba. Kaya abang tayo dyan kung nasaan ang ating cute na First Lady. Yan lang naman, hinahanap ng karamihan. Ako din po, inaalam kung nasaan at kung okay lang ba siya. Dahil concern lang naman. Ganito lang, thank you. Bye-bye.